So I have split out all the formulas into 4 formulas instead of 2 so you can see them easier. And now we're finding the sign of 285. And somebody said that 2 numbers on your unit circle that add up to 285 are 150 plus 135. Most of the time you're going to be using the plus. Unless you get a number less than 30, then you're going to be using the minus. But most of the time, you're going to be using the plus, okay?
So
it's just easier. So since 150 is the first one I wrote down, and if you had written 135 down first, then that's your alpha, and your 150 is your beta. But I wrote 150 down first, so this guy is my alpha.
So it doesn't matter if you write down first, but it matters to be consistent.
Follow the formula. The way I look at this formula is the first formula. It's going to be sine of the first guy times cosine of the second guy plus sine of the second guy times cosine of the first guy. Alpha is the first guy, beta is the second guy. Okay? So it's sine of alpha, so sine of 150 times cosine of 135 plus sine of 135 times cosine of 150. All right, sine of 150 is 1/2. Cosine of 135 is negative root 2 over 2. Plus sine of 135 is root 2 over 2. And times cosine of 150, which is negative root 3 over 2. And you've got to watch your signs on this. I put everything in parentheses. Do not use your calculators, okay? I'm going to make this a little smaller so I can do some math down here. Okay, so in 5th grade, you learned how to multiply fractions. Well, the rules don't change. The problems just get a little bit more complicated looking, and that's what's just happened here. It looks like you puked up radicals all over the place, okay? So 1 times negative root 2 is negative root 2. 2 times 2 is 4, plus radical 2 times negative radical 3 is negative radical 6 over 4. Do we have a common denominator?
Yes.
So we leave it as negative radical 2 minus radical 6 over 4. All right, the initial question is, what is the sine of 285? In your calculators, type in sine of 285. Make sure you're in degrees. Now, everybody type this in your calculator and hit enter, and then divide by 4 and hit enter, and you should get the same ugly decimal. If you don't, you've made a mistake, and we need to go back and find it.